Hi everyone, my name is Andy Nguyen and I specialize in artificial intelligence, AI, and advanced technologies in education. With an interdisciplinary background in learning sciences, information systems, and applied AI, I'm passionate about AI ethics, privacy, and security. Today, I'm excited to share insights on AI ethics and responsible AI use, helping us navigate challenges of bias, privacy, and accountability while fostering trust and equity related to AI in our society. Let's dive in. Hi, I'm Andy Nguyen. Welcome to the module on artificial intelligence, AI ethics, and responsible AI use by AI Ready ASEAN. For this module, you will learn about first, the importance of AI ethics, second, the key ethical concerns in AI, third, ethical guidelines, and finally, AI bias and fairness. Let's go into the ethics in using AI. The initial question that may arise is, can AI systems be unethical? Artificial intelligence (AI) has the potential to revolutionize the world, but it can also be used unethically. There are several potential negative consequences of unethical AI use. They include biases and discrimination, violations of privacy and human rights, and unintended harm. In Southeast Asia, recent reports from Channel News Asia illustrate a clear ethical risk in AI deployment within e-commerce. For example, AI systems designed to personalize shopping experiences can misinterpret data, a phenomenon sometimes called algorithm hallucination, leading to inaccurate product recommendations and biased advertisement targeting. Such errors risk reinforcing discrimination based on race, gender, or age, emphasizing the need for transparent, accountable AI practices to safeguard consumer interests. So, let's define what ethics is. Ethics are moral principles that govern a person's behavior or the conduct of an activity. As a practical example, one ethical principle is to treat everyone with respect. Philosophers have debated ethics for many centuries, and there are various well-known principles, perhaps one of the most famous being Kant's categorical imperative. Act as you would want all other people to act towards all other people. This definition is proposed in his 1785 book Groundwork of the Metaphysics of Morals, with a variety of translations from the original German. Why has AI ethics become such an important topic today? Why do we need AI ethics? AI is a powerful force transforming lives, interactions, environments, and societies. We use AI every day, mostly without noticing. The introduction of increasingly sophisticated AI-enabled systems in many areas of everyday life comes with promises of improvements in social, physical, and environmental well-being. AI ethics is concerned with the important question of how human developers, manufacturers, and operators should behave in order to minimize the ethical harms that can arise from AI in society, either arising from poor, unethical design, inappropriate application, or misuse. Exploring the consequences of the deployment of AI systems in society is fundamental to ensuring such systems develop in a way that supports the well-being of humans, which should be the ultimate goal. According to the European Parliamentary Research Service, artificial intelligence poses several ethical challenges that we must address across multiple aspects. It reveals that as AI technologies become more common, they influence not only our social structures, but also our psychological well-being, financial systems, legal frameworks, environmental practices, and the level of trust that society places in technology. Let's begin with the social impacts. AI is changing the labor market and the economy in profound ways. There is growing concern that the adoption of these technologies may widen the gap between different social groups, concentrating power and wealth among a small segment of society. Alongside this, issues of privacy, human rights, and dignity are at stake, as AI systems might mirror or even enhance existing biases in society. The study also raises important questions about the role of AI in shaping democratic processes, especially when these technologies are used in state-controlled settings. Turning to psychological impacts, the research invites us to consider how our interactions with AI, especially in the form of robots, could affect our emotions and relationships. We must ask ourselves whether the bond between humans and robots might lead to dependency or deception. Additionally, The possibility of granting robots a status akin to personhood challenges us to reflect on both the legal and moral responsibilities that such recognition would entail. In the financial arena, the study points out that AI could introduce risks of manipulation and collusion within our financial systems. This raises the need for clear mechanisms of accountability to protect the stability and fairness of these systems. The idea is not only to harness AI for improved efficiency, but also to prevent potential abuses that could disrupt economic balance. The legal system is not immune to these challenges either. AI's involvement in criminal activities, from misuse in cyber operations to accidents involving autonomous vehicles, forces us to rethink established legal concepts. When traditional frameworks fall short in addressing issues like liability, especially in scenarios where negligence or product liability might be in question, new legal approaches must be considered. Environmental considerations are another key area of impact. The increased deployment of AI requires more natural resources, energy, and thoughtful waste management. At the same time, AI offers promising solutions for optimizing resource use and waste disposal, potentially leading to environmental benefits. This dual effect underscores the importance of balancing technological advancement with sustainable practices. Finally, trust remains the cornerstone of integrating AI into critical aspects of our lives, such as healthcare and public services. For AI to be accepted and effective, it must be perceived as fair and transparent. People need to feel confident that these systems operate impartially and are accountable for their decisions. Examples of how ethical AI is being used across different sectors. In healthcare, ethical AI applications are making a significant impact. For instance, AI systems are increasingly used to assist in diagnosing diseases, ensuring that these tools work fairly and accurately for all patients. These systems are designed with robust data privacy measures, protecting sensitive patient information, while improving diagnostic accuracy and reducing human error. This approach not only supports better clinical outcomes but also reinforces trust between patients and healthcare providers. In education, ethical AI is emerging as a powerful tool for personalized learning. AI-driven platforms tailor educational experiences to meet the individual needs of students, helping to break down traditional barriers to learning. By promoting accessibility and offering equal opportunities, these tools support a diverse range of learners. The goal is to provide customized feedback and resources that help every student reach their potential, creating a more inclusive educational environment. Turning to environmental sustainability, AI is being employed to address some of the most pressing challenges of our time. Ethical AI solutions are helping to optimize energy consumption, reduce waste, and manage resources more efficiently. By analyzing vast amounts of data, these systems can predict energy demands, streamline processes, and even assist in climate change mitigation efforts. This technology offers a promising path toward a more sustainable future by balancing the need for progress with the imperative of environmental stewardship. These examples demonstrate that when designed and implemented with ethical considerations at their core, AI technologies can contribute positively to society. They offer a way to enhance healthcare, transform education, and support sustainable practices without compromising fairness, privacy, or accountability. Some insights on the ethical guidelines for artificial intelligence that are emerging within ASEAN. As our region continues to embrace new technologies, ASEAN has recognized the importance of responsible AI use and has started to establish governance and ethical standards that can guide its development. In 2021, leaders from ASEAN countries engaged in discussions about AI's role in the region. These discussions emphasize that AI should foster inclusive development, ensuring that social and economic benefits are accessible to all member states. There was a clear call for transparency and accountability, with both governments and companies being encouraged to implement AI systems that are not only explainable, but also accountable for their decisions. A key principle from these discussions is the idea of AI for good. This means prioritizing applications that support sustainable development goals, enhance healthcare outcomes, and reduce inequalities. At the same time, there is a strong commitment to data privacy, ensuring that AI systems respect individuals' rights and comply with data protection laws. Another important initiative in our region is the ASEAN Smart Cities Network. This network supports the integration of AI into smart city initiatives while emphasizing fairness and accessibility. The goal here is to ensure that AI technologies are designed in a way that benefits every citizen, avoiding any form of discrimination, and always keeping human well-being at the center of innovation. Singapore has taken a proactive role by introducing its Model AI governance framework. This framework sets clear guidelines for accountability, asking developers to take responsibility for the behavior of their AI systems. It also stresses fairness and non-discrimination, providing measures to mitigate bias and ensure equitable outcomes. Transparency is another cornerstone of this framework, with recommendations that organizations disclose the use of AI and explain how decisions are made. It also stresses fairness and non-discrimination, providing measures to mitigate bias and ensure equitable outcomes. Transparency is another cornerstone of this framework, with recommendations that organizations disclose the use of AI and explain how decisions are made. These efforts reflect a shared vision across ASEAN for a future where AI contributes positively to our societies. By focusing on inclusive development, transparency, accountability, and fairness, ASEAN is laying the groundwork for ethical AI that benefits all citizens. As we move forward, it is vital that we continue this dialogue and work together to create frameworks that not only drive innovation, but also protect our core values. In addition to the progress made within ASEAN, the global community has been actively working to develop ethical guidelines for AI. Governments, international organizations, and corporations have each played a role in shaping these frameworks to ensure that AI technologies are used responsibly. For example, the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development introduced its AI principles in 2019. These principles emphasize that AI should contribute to inclusive growth and sustainable development, support human well-being, and operate with transparency and clear accountability. Similarly, the European Union has taken significant steps through its ethical guidelines and the upcoming AI Act. The EU framework categorizes AI applications based on their risk level and establishes strict rules for higher-risk systems. This approach is designed to prevent discrimination, protect privacy, and ensure that human oversight remains a key component in managing AI technologies. UNESCO has also made its mark by adopting a global recommendation on the ethics of artificial intelligence in 2021. This recommendation focuses on upholding human dignity and rights, strengthening privacy and data protection, promoting inclusivity, and addressing environmental sustainability. In parallel, the IEE Global Initiative on Ethics of Autonomous and Intelligent Systems has provided guidelines that focus on ethical design and social responsibility. Their standards emphasize the need for AI systems to be developed in ways that are fair, transparent, and protective of personal data. Together, these global frameworks demonstrate a shared commitment to guiding the development and implementation of AI in ways that benefit society while addressing potential risks. They serve as a collective roadmap for ensuring that as AI technologies evolve, they do so with a clear set of ethical principles that prioritize human rights, fairness, and the common good.